Benjamin went to attend his best friend Mike's wedding. It wasn't until he saw the bride that he realized it was Alice, the woman who had chased him for 7 years. Just a week ago, Alice had been having an engagement party with Benjamin, but halfway through, Jessica, wanting to prove that Benjamin cared more about her, pretended to fall and asked Benjamin to take her to the hospital. Benjamin immediately left Alice there alone. Alice warned him that if he walked away, they would break up. But Benjamin said that Jessica was the most important person. Then he carried Jessica and rushed to the hospital. Alice realized that all her devotion had been nothing but a joke. She took off her engagement ring and announced she was breaking up with Benjamin. After calming down, she sent Benjamin a breakup message and decided to move on from this relationship. Then Alice went home and threw away all their photos. She packed her bags and left. When Benjamin got home, he thought Alice was just throwing a tantrum. He was determined to wait for her to apologize first. He went abroad to clear his head. At that time, Alice ran into Mike while carrying her luggage. He found out that Alice had broken up with Benjamin. Mike told her that a friend of his had passed away and left behind a child overseas. He hoped Alice would marry him so he could legally adopt the child. Without hesitation, Alice agreed. After they got the marriage certificate, she handed it to Mike and left. Mike never expected that his secret crush of over a decade had finally come true. Benjamin waited, but never heard from Alice. So he texted her, but he found out she had blocked him. He immediately brought people to find Alice. Alice told him that from the moment he chose Jessica, she would never love him again. But Benjamin believed that taking Jessica to the hospital was not wrong. Alice didn't want to argue anymore, but Benjamin got so angry his stomach started hurting. Yet Alice didn't feel sorry for him at all. She turned around and left. Benjamin had his assistant take him to the hospital. When he woke up, he saw porridge on the table. He thought Alice had made it to apologize, but the next second, Jessica came in and said she was the one who made it. She added that Alice hadn't come to see him once. Jessica pretended to be pitiful and said it was her fault Alice was mad. Hearing that, Benjamin decided he would never forgive Alice easily. Meanwhile, Mike and Alice were discussing their wedding. Mike was worried she still had feelings for Benjamin, but Alice said bluntly that she had realized Benjamin was a jerk. She just wanted the wedding to go on as planned. Mike finally felt relieved. That night, Mike ran into Benjamin at a party. He was about to tell him about marrying Alice, but Benjamin cut him off and complained that Alice wasn't generous enough. Mike asked if he wasn't afraid Alice would leave him. Benjamin replied, "Alice chased me for 7 years. There's no way she'd ever leave me." Then their friend came in saying that Alice had been arrested by mistake. Someone needed to bail her out. Benjamin said confidently, "Alice will call me for help any second now." But 3 seconds later, Mike's phone rang instead. Benjamin thought Alice was just trying to get his attention, so he went with Mike to pick her up from the station. After they picked her up, Benjamin accused her of bothering Mike. Mike tried to explain the truth, but Alice interrupted, saying Mike was also her good friend. Then Jessica called, saying she had a headache. Alice said coldly, "If Benjamin doesn't go, Jessica's sickness will magically disappear." Benjamin immediately accused Alice of being less kind than Jessica. He turned and left. Then Alice explained to Mike that she hadn't told Benjamin the truth because she didn't want to hurt their friendship. Mike realized that Alice actually cared about him, so he asked her to seriously consider marrying him for real. Alice realized that Mike truly loved her. When she got home, she found Benjamin sitting on her couch. Benjamin said that if Alice didn't apologize today, he'd really break up with her. Alice emphasized that she had already dumped him, but Benjamin thought she was joking. He promised to see less of Jessica and even redo their engagement party. Alice said bluntly, "I'm already married." Benjamin thought she was lying. Alice told him the wedding location for noon the next day and kicked him out. The next noon, Benjamin arrived and saw Mike wearing a groom's tuxedo. He thought Alice was using Mike's wedding to trick him. Benjamin joked to Mike, "You're getting married and didn't even make it a big deal?" Mike was about to explain, but Benjamin had already walked in. He texted Alice saying that if she apologized at the wedding, he would let everything go. But the next second, the lights came on. Alice walked onto the stage in a wedding gown. Benjamin was utterly shocked.